in Sydney, Australia. G'day there, Nick.
How are you, Wamo?
Very good, thanks. Time for a one or two stories here. First up about Chrsitina Aguilera and Kelly Clarkson are being targeted for being curvy.
Yeah, it's horrible, Wamo. It's horrible what people will say about other people. Both Kelly and Chrsitina performed at the American Music Awards a couple days ago, and they were wearing that figure-hugging dresses. And, of course, in showbiz, you're not allowed to look different, Wamo. And
they're in good shape, aren't they? Aren't they in good shape?
Well, I'm sure they seem quite healthy, but they're on the curvy side, and people have been taking jabs at them for days now. It's been awful. That's
the problem. They're too healthy. Is that what the issue is? There's a jealousy. There's a health jealousy issue.
Probably. It's always jealousy. The haters, Wamo.
Yeah.
It's awful.
So
it's an epidemic.
Who's been hating?
Well, I guess they're not fans, technically. But people online, there was a headline in a UK newspaper that said that Kelly was struggling to contain her curves in her tight red dress. And I just wonder what we've come to. Well,
man, I just hope they're not reading that stuff, you know? Imagine if you got online and read that stuff about you. Nick Bhasin struggling to contain his curves.
Oh, my. I've written worse stuff about myself online, Wemo. And it's been traumatic. It's terrible.
Hey,
nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's that. One thing I wanted to ask you, have you come across, I think this is really, really cool. I've listened to 2 of his episodes. Alec Baldwin has got a podcast. Have you heard about this?
I remember seeing something about it. I haven't heard it yet, though. Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have. It's called Here's the Thing, and it's for, I think, one of the community radio station or, one of those public good radio stations in New York. But it's available as a podcast as well, WNYC. And he's got 3 episodes out, and basically he sits down and just has a chat with people. Right, and this first one is with Michael Douglas. Really interesting. I got to find out all kinds of things about Michael Douglas I never heard about. Another guy called Ed Rollins, who was the political strategist, Ed Rollins, for Michelle Bachmann and Ronald Reagan. So it's like right across the board. And then his latest one is with Kris Kardashian.
Really?
Yeah. Kris Kardashian Jenner.
Kris Jenner?
Yeah.
The mother?
The mother. I know.
Oh, wow.
So you can go from like a political strategist to one of the Kardashians, and you'll probably get an angle and an insight into that weird kind of world that you'd never hear anywhere else. So I don't know. I just wanted to give that a big plug because I think that's really cool.
No, that's tremendous. I mean, say what you will about Alec Baldwin, he certainly has had his troubles. I think he's fascinating. His Twitter feed is intermittently funny, and he clearly has reached a point where he doesn't care so much anymore and is just saying what he thinks. I like it.
And
I applaud it.
Tell you what, he's got a wonderful broadcasting voice as well. Really a pleasure to listen to.
Well, I could listen to him read the phone book.
Yeah, exactly.
With that voice, those sultry, dulcet tones.
Yeah, I'd pay for that. I'd subscribe to that.
He did refer to his daughter as a rude little pig, though.
Oh, did he? Yeah, right.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
We all make mistakes.
We've all got our flaws, man. Some of us are busting out of our dresses. Thanks very much. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good, Whammo.
Nick Bhasin over there at OK Magazine in Sydney, Australia. Those stories, well, other than the Alec Baldwin one, in the magazine coming out next week.